For thousands of years, agriculture has been one of humanity's oldest industries. It feeds cities, powers economies, and supports billions of people around the world. Yet, despite its importance, investing directly in farms has traditionally been difficult. Large amounts of capital, geographic limitations, operational complexity, and limited access have kept most people on the outside. Today, that barrier is beginning to change. As agriculture becomes increasingly digital, platforms are emerging that organize projects, connect investors, manage operations, and simplify participation. The opportunity is no longer limited to producing food. It also includes building the digital infrastructure that connects capital with agricultural productivity. In the modern economy, even farms are becoming part of a larger platform business. Agriculture is no longer driven solely by soil, weather, and machinery. Today, it is increasingly supported by data, connectivity, automation, and digital infrastructure. Farmers use sensors to monitor crops, drones to inspect fields, satellite imagery to assess conditions, and software to coordinate operations. At the same time, investors are looking for opportunities beyond traditional financial markets, creating demand for new ways to participate in productive industries. These two trends are beginning to converge. As agriculture becomes more connected, digital platforms make it easier to organize projects, present investment opportunities, and manage relationships between operators and investors at scale. Traditional agriculture depends on productive land, skilled operators, and sufficient capital. Digital platforms introduce another layer by making coordination more efficient. They provide a structured environment where investment opportunities can be presented, projects can be monitored, and operational information can be shared more transparently. Instead of managing countless manual interactions, participants operate within one digital ecosystem. The platform itself doesn't grow crops or raise livestock. Its role is to organize information, coordinate participation, and reduce friction between those providing capital and those managing agricultural production. Every successful agricultural investment platform depends on systems that most users never see. Identity verification establishes trust between participants. Project management tools organize agricultural operations. Payment systems process financial activity. Reporting dashboards provide transparency. Notification services keep investors informed, while administrative controls coordinate the entire ecosystem behind the scenes. These invisible systems rarely attract attention, yet they determine whether a platform can operate reliably as more projects, more investors, and more capital enter the network. This is the architecture that transforms agriculture into a scalable digital business. Now, let's connect these ideas to a practical implementation. Today's architectural blueprint is Agrivest, available on Envato Market. Rather than seeing it as a complete business solution, think of it as a reference architecture that demonstrates how many of the essential components behind an agricultural investment platform can work together. By studying implementations like this, entrepreneurs gain a clearer understanding of the operational structure before deciding how to adopt it to their own market, regulations, and business strategy. Let's examine this platform as a business architect would. At first glance, it looks like an investment website. But underneath the interface is an operating framework designed to coordinate agricultural projects, investors, financial transactions, reporting, and administrative workflows. The software itself isn't the business. It is the infrastructure that allows the business to operate efficiently. Every dashboard simplifies decision-making. Every workflow reduces operational friction. Every administrative tool exists to make a growing ecosystem easier to manage. That's what separates a digital platform from a traditional website. One displays information, the other orchestrates an entire business operation. One of the most interesting aspects of digital agriculture is that physical assets become easier to understand through digital information. Investors may never visit a farm in person, but they can follow project progress, review updates, monitor performance, and access reports through a centralized platform. Digital infrastructure doesn't replace the farm. It extends visibility beyond the boundaries of the land itself. In many ways, data becomes the bridge that connects productive assets with people who want to participate in their growth. Many entrepreneurs assume the greatest challenge is building software. In reality, software is often the easiest part to replace. Long-term value is created by operating trusted relationships between investors, project owners, and customers. Reputation, transparency, execution, and operational consistency are difficult to replicate because they depend on people, processes, and experience, not just technology. That's why successful platforms focus on building confidence over time. Software supports the business, but trust sustains it. Agrivest is only one example within a rapidly expanding agritech ecosystem. Around the world, entrepreneurs are building platforms for precision farming, livestock management, supply chain coordination, agricultural marketplaces, crowdfunding, and digital investment. While these businesses serve different markets, many share the same architectural principles. They organize participants, coordinate information, simplify transactions, and build trust through transparent digital operations. Once you recognize these recurring patterns, you begin evaluating opportunities based on business architecture rather than feature checklists. Now, let's connect these ideas to a practical implementation. Today's architectural blueprint is Agrivest, available on Envato Market. Rather than seeing it as a complete business solution, think of it as a reference architecture that demonstrates how many of the essential components behind an agricultural investment platform can work together. By studying implementations like this, entrepreneurs gain a clearer understanding of the operational structure before deciding how to adopt it to their own market, regulations, and business strategy. If you're exploring opportunities in agrotech, don't begin by asking how to digitize a farm. Ask how to connect an entire ecosystem. Farmers need better operational tools. Investors need transparency. Buyers need reliable supply. Financial institutions need trustworthy data. Regulators need accountability. The greatest opportunities emerge when a single platform helps these participants work together more effectively. Technology is only the foundation. The real business is designing an ecosystem where every participant benefits as the network continues to grow. If today's architectural blueprint introduced a new way of thinking about agriculture, you'll find the link in the description below. Explore the live demonstration, study how the platform organizes projects, investors, and operations, then compare it with other agritech and investment platforms available on Envato Market. Don't search for the perfect software. Search for the architectural patterns that appear again and again across successful digital businesses. Those patterns are often far more valuable than any individual product because they reveal how scalable systems are designed. Behind every modern industry lies an invisible architecture that quietly determines how value is created, how capital flows, and how innovation spreads. Agriculture is no exception. As technology continues to reshape one of humanity's oldest industries, the greatest opportunities will belong not only to those who grow food, but also to those who build the systems that connect people, capital, and production more efficiently. That's why this series exists, not to review software, but to decode the architectures transforming industries around the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe and join us as we continue exploring the systems behind tomorrow's economy. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and remember, wealth is not built by working harder, it's engineered through systems.